step up just in terms of like production value. It's like moving from TV to the movies, you know what I mean? And we're just like, because the first thing I did with college radio, I think before I even played a show, was do the Shine On music video. So like the first time I'm even with all the guys, it's just, you know, just money and the glitz and the glamour and the women. Oh, the women.
Are you saying the moms, aka the moms?
Absolutely, they can't get old enough for me. But no, like,
moms, too little time.
Like my first show with the band was at Numos, and it was opening for the Classic Crime, so it was for like hundreds of people, and it was just such an immediate departure for me. But it's so cool. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
Such a sweaty show.
Yeah.
Christmas sweater, man.
Oh God, yeah. We played in big chunky sweaters, and we were just moist towards the end. It was
Soup sweat.
really unpleasant.
Does Midnight Movie, is it also kind of like a pop punk style band?
Yeah. It. I mean, Gordon approached me because it's pretty close. It sounds a little more like Jeff Rosenstock, a little more indie, a little more pedantic and obnoxious. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely kissing cousins at the very least.
Yeah, what's funny is you just said all names that Sebastian went, don't know who they are.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right.
I saw his face like, yeah, don't know. No, one bit.
Last time I said Jeff Rosenstock on a podcast, the host was like, yo, I went to high school with him. And I was like, shut up. And he's like, I'm pretty sure I did. I didn't know he was famous.
That's funny. One last question, since you did bring up Midnight Movie. Do you guys also have music videos?
No, we have no music videos yet.
Okay.
I guess we're poor.
So just with college radio. You know, what confused me about college radio when I first got the email, not only was I not being able to find the link real easily, even though it was right in front of my face, is the name college radio is also like a Facebook spammy, get heard on college radio. And I'm like, oh, college radio, how'd they get my email address? And then I realized it was a band. And then I realized you guys are really good and I like your music. So does that happen a lot with you guys getting confused with, yeah, it does.
Every day. Honestly, at this point, we have fun with it. Like, we get at least a good amount of 20 messages a day, at least on the Instagram, where it's like, hey, we will have to submit our music to this college radio station. And before it was like, hey, dude, like, come on. And now it's like, hey, I totally get it, man. You should totally read our bio. But just read our front, and then they'll message back, sorry. Like,
it's almost all rap, too.
It is all rap.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but
it's the hustle, man. Someone's out there hustling. Yeah, I'll take it.
Someone is out there hustling with doing minimal research.
Exactly.
And that is SoundCloud rappers, evidently.
That's the reason why we release singles now.
Yeah, they're changing the game.
Sam, you don't want to say nothing?
No. I kind of lost my train of thought. So I'm gone.
Sorry.
Yeah. Apparently, we're gonna just let them host the show. That's all. You guys have any availability during the week? Fill in for both of us.
We're looking for some new co-hosts.
Back to the last spot, guys, with Gordon and Evan.
Oh, I like it.
I actually just thought about that. I was like, maybe that we could actually do that with bands that have great chemistry. We could take a night off.
Yeah, no, that'd be super cool, actually. I think that really is kind of a good idea we could work out in the future.
Evan, our people are going to call your people.
Fair enough. My people are Gordon.
Got it.
So, the question, the loud spot, is that a Disney Channel show, too?
You know what? It could be if we said... No, that's a Loud House. And that's on Nickelodeon.
You're thinking of Dog with a Blog.
No, you got it.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, if when you look up the podcast, if you go to like Apple Podcasts or whatever, you type in the Loud Spot, it always pops up the Loud House first.
I thought possibly you'd be like, because I like the idea of that. It was sick. I was like, I like that cartoon too. So.
Yeah, no, it's actually on right now. My daughter's watching it right now in the living room. I swear to God, that's what she's watching, the Loud House. But you guys are. Is that a record label you guys are signed to, or is that a management team?
It's a record label.
Okay, and what's the name of that label?
Third String Records.
All right, and what do they? What's the benefits of being signed to that record label? Like, what do they do for you? Are they booking you guys' shows, helping you guys get some merch, things like that, paying for stuff?
The biggest thing I would say is they're letting us do our thing, and that's the big thing. Like, we had this agreement that is pretty much because, like, I mean, we're a very DIY band, and we respect Mike 100% for like really pointing that out. And he almost didn't want to, like, it wasn't like, oh, I don't want to work with you. It's like, you guys are so DIY and doing it yourself. But what I saw in Third String and what we saw in Third String is this, like, almost like drive-through records. And he's really pushing that. And, like, he's killing it. They helped us all with the merch. They've helped us out, obviously, with the record. We have CDs. The merch store's coming here soon. We're kind of building up that with them as well. But
yeah, we got some fun. I used to get messed up T-shirts coming out.
T-shirts, cassettes, posters,
little pill bottles and stuff. I would say another benefit of the label that I've noticed that's a little more ethereal, I would say, is it just tends to lend us an extra air of legitimacy.
Yeah.
Like if you had two bands in a vacuum and one was signed to a label and the other one wasn't, you're going to think a little different thing about the one that's on a label. I mean, for better or for worse, it does just kind of put a little bit more weight behind our name.
I was going to say, I agree with that. But also, like, for me, with Sam helping me out, the structure is definitely there,
Oh, yeah. It's like having a big brother or a dad around. It's like, hey, don't do this or don't do that because they know better. And sometimes us musicians don't know any better. We should. We're older, though, so we're not dumb.
How long have you guys been playing music for? Not how long have you been singing and playing guitar? Because you guys said you're older now, so I'm kind of curious.
I had my 10th anniversary playing my first show in November of 2019. So
you remember that? Jesus. You remember that?
Why don't you just ask them how old they are and how long they've been playing? That's all.
How old are you? I'm trying to know. I want to know how long they've been playing for. But
age, sex, location, please.
To remember the exact anniversary of your first show, that's pretty cool, man. Like, I do not know mine.
Well, it was on my mom's birthday, so I should remember that one. And then we were doing a 10th anniversary, like, reunion show. So that's why the date was kind of fresh for me. And then the Cops broke it up before we even got on stage. So that sucked some balls.
Yeah.
But I've been playing for 11 years and some change, to answer your question.
Woo-hoo.
Okay. We don't want to ask them how old they are, because that's kind of rude. Well, they're not women, though, either.
Not.
They're not women. They're not women. They're women.
But the thing is, hey, I would ask a woman, too. You want equality? How about, can I ask you the same question I'd ask men?
Every woman I see on the street, I ask them how old they are and how much they weigh.
Yeah. That's the way it is. You're like, hey, equality, baby. That's what we're doing here. I'm trying
proud 34-year-old is what I am.
Yeah,
a proud 34-year-old.
I'm also 34, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm 25. I can't complain.
Yeah.
On Shine On. You sent me the clean version and the non-clean version. And the funny story about that is you sent the non-clean version to a radio station that played it, right?
Well, he had both, actually.
Okay.
By accident. It's one of those, I put it all in one folder, and I guess he accidentally played the one that said the F word.
Well, hold on. It wasn't just that we sent it to him. We were there doing an interview in the studio. So as soon as those two F-bombs hit, we're sitting right across the console from him right after. He's like, there's no swear words in these, right? And we're like, no. And he's like, if there are, I can beep them. So just tell me. And we're like, no, you're good, dude.
And then he played it?
Yeah. And then just he's like staring daggers at us right in that one. And then we're like, hold on, there's another one in like 3 seconds.
That is hilarious. Was that in Washington?
Yeah, they had us back on.
They love it. KISW, The Rock.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Kevin.
Did you let him know, like, hey, we did send you both versions of the song? Like, you should...
It's a mix-up. Like, It was both our fault. I shouldn't have sent the
dirty
ballot,
version.
but
Yeah.
It was a more innocent time, you know.
yeah, right before COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was probably sick with COVID because I got so sick right around then. Like how everyone was kind of talking about people were getting sick December out like the Pacific Northwest, but maybe that's why.
I think this was in 2019.
Just go get a antibody test. That'll tell you.
Remember I got sick. I see. That's what I've been trying to do. It's hard to it's kind of a pain in the butt to go to places out here right now. Sadly,
Yeah.
so difficult.
Well, don't worry. Starbucks is gonna save the world. So. Did you guys read? Yeah, I was gonna say, did you guys read the news? They're gonna get involved with the whole rollout. So that's why I said it's like, oh really?
Wait, they are.
Yeah. So in the news right now, Starbucks is going to help with the logistic part of it because they can get coffee all over the place.
They do have a lot of infrastructure.
Okay. Their logistics side is good.
They probably do have their own truck.
They do.
No, they don't. They hire us.
Get that shit out here, man. My girlfriend still needs it.
So I guess that's what it is.
Low priority.
I don't think we could handle that per se, but because that has a lot of special restrictions to it as far as the how cold the truck is. I don't know.
I'm just waiting for where's the road pirates? We're in a time where there's like all this things are happening. I'm waiting for the news story to come up. Oh my gosh, road pilots.
Yeah, are you thinking of having electric spikes or flamethrowers on the side?
I got attack dogs as well as the James Bond oil spill behind me, and then the jacks, that come out. Because the Department of Transportation has put so many restrictions that we can't have flamethrowers, that we might catch something on fire.
Red tape.
That's bullshit.
Red tape, all the red tape.
I think they should let you get flamethrowers and Molotovs.
Just have a gun. Having a gun would just be just fine. Maybe like a 50 cal mounted to the top or something like that. That'd be great.
Don't drive that in Seattle, dude. Don't drive that in Seattle.
I was just up there. So I was just up there dropping something up past Seattle actually, and Everest. So. I don't like the traffic out there.
It's awful.
It's just almost as bad as LA, almost as bad as Denver. It's still not as bad as New York.
No.
New York's traffic sucks.
Number one traffic, guys, in America. I promise you that, and these people will attest to it. Atlanta.
It's a pain in the ass too.
It's one big circle loop for their thing, and then everything comes through. And it's as soon as it comes on, hey, guess what? You're stuck in that, and you're stuck in that for a long, long time. So not as bad as LA is bad because of construction a lot of times, though. Too, so.
I remember I was in LA traffic for like an hour and a half, and I was really, really irritated. And then we were going past, and it was just like this SUV sitting there. And we're like, "What the hell is this? Why do we have to wait?" And then as we get closer, we see there's a bunch of bullet holes in the side, and we're like, "Oh, okay. I'm sorry."
Let's go ahead and play Shine On, the non-clean version. So we're going to play the dirty version. We're going to play the dirty version. We're going to play it right now, and then I got something I want to talk about. I think you guys are going to find I have an amazing idea for you guys. So here we go right now with Shine On.
Here waiting for the end. What poetic tragedy